The next day, what I really wanted to do was talk to the boys about how they felt about their father. And it didn't take long, really, to get an answer. Would you like to play hide and seek with Dad?
Dad doesn't play hide and seek.
Dad doesn't play hide and seek? When I first met the boys, they told me that they didn't like their father, that all he cared about was work. He never spent any time with them, they never had any fun with him.
I wish Dad played with us more.
The boys misbehave because they're denied the attention they should be receiving from their father. So I come up with a really good idea that would help improve their behaviour and their relationship with their father. So I brought in a board that would visually show the kids exactly how much commitment they would receive from their dad every day with regards to play. All right, I've been talking to the boys about time being spent with you, and they're like, they want more dad time, right? Every day I want you all to pick something that you're all going to do for the hour. At the top there were lots of activities that the kids can do, and underneath a disc that would show them that Dad would concentrate solely on the boys and do something that they want to do. An hour every day. If because of work you don't get that hour in, you're going to bring it over to the next day. Right?
That sounds good. I like it.
I like my dad's new routine.
I'm going to put it on the wall up there so that you guys can see that nice and clearly, okay?
This is something that will help the kids realize that their dad does love them, that he does want to play with them, that he does care.
I think it's a good idea. It makes me know that I have to stay on top of things.
I want the boys to choose
What do you want to
something we
do?
can do this afternoon. To impress the importance of Dad spending time with the boys, I just wanted to get him out of the house. Now.
What are we going to do?
Go to the park. Go to the park.
The boys wanted to go over to the park,
Good job.
and it was just nice to see all three of them having fun, as any father with his son should be.
But when I'm playing with Hunter and River at the park, it feels great. I want to spend time with my kids. I want to make them happy. I didn't really learn this from my dad, but you taught me a lot, and I want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't know how to really be a great father. I mean, it sounds like a cop-out, but the thing is, no one ever taught me.
It's not rocket science. Just play with your children. Give them the time so that you're building a happy home and you've got contented kids. Hey, your boys done homework tonight? It was really wonderful to see Dad spend some downtime with the boys. But whilst it was calm, I wanted to tackle this family's biggest problem, homework. So the first thing I want to do with homework is to be very relaxed. And I went through the steps of being able to create just an atmosphere that was nice and calm for the boys to study. And then let's place ourselves in a situation here where we can sit next to the child and help. Dad, whenever you are home, I want you to find the time to be at the table, because if you can do one-on-one, it's going to be much better.
When River does homework, I want to be there to help him, but when he starts acting the way he acts, I just feel there's nothing I can do. And I guess that's why sometimes I'd rather let Mom do the homework.
Why don't you sit with the one over there?
I hate homework, God.
River, I'm trying to help you. You gotta let me help you. I need to help you.
Over to the side. Over to that. River, let me take a look at your paper, please.
I'm not done that.
Yeah. River, look at me, darling. Okay, 3 steps, okay? Look at me, 3 steps, because look, he's sitting there trying to do it himself because you're not giving him clear direction. Okay? Talk to him clearly and directly, alright? River, this is what we're going to do. 3 steps to this homework. 1, 2, and 3. Now, the way you're talking to him at the moment is with tone, that is if you're... it sounds like you're turning off. Alright, this is about being encouraging, okay? So these boys are more than capable of doing their homework. They just need a little direction.
This is what we gotta do, okay?
And that one's minus.
It's 22. 0.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Now what we need to do is the second thing that Daddy was talking about. Alright, so you go through those with Daddy. Show him. Oh, good boy. Dad, do the next one, number 2. Keep going from there.
Set.
Very good. What I learned from Joe about doing homework with my kids is that it is possible to break through to a stubborn little boy like mine.
No. That's it. Good boy. Well done. After homework, I thought everything was going okay. But at dinner, River started to misbehave again. Chickens.
You in there.
I'm sitting right here. This is my shoes to sit.
Dad sat next to River, and River kicked off. He didn't want his dad sitting there. He wanted to control where his dad sat. River, this is what's expected from you. You sit your chair back in the place where you're supposed to and eat your dinner.
You're the boss.
Do not
Do not shout.
do not throw that.
Do not shout. You know, when a kid's really angry, it's better to remain calm. Rather than feed into that anger and get angry too. Please go out the room. Believe me, it's no fun getting hit by these kids, but it's not going to stop me helping this family.
You're getting angry. Jojo's your friend.
There's no real magic in knowing how to deal with a child that has anger issues. My main importance with both parents was to allow them to recognise how they were dealing with it now and what it was doing to contribute to the way River was continuing to behave.
See how he's trying to get your interaction? He wants you to feed into his anger.
River, you don't throw that.
What? If you say that, then you shut it up.
The first thing I told Mum and Dad was to remain calm so that temperaments wouldn't get worse. And secondly, to tell River, unless he's calm, he's not going to get the attention he wants or be heard.
Because you're hurt. Right, you're not allowed in this room while you're behaving that way. You have to be calm to be in this room. Right, you're not allowed in this room while you're behaving that way.
When River wanted to spend time with Hunter and Mum at the computer, it gave me a perfect chance to illustrate this principle.
Put that down. When he's calmed down, tell him what behaviour you expect. The two of you together, unite together.
As soon as you decide you're going to calm down and be a good boy, then you may be in here. But until then, I don't want you in here.
So what River's wanting is his own way and attention. And I taught Mum and Dad that if they can teach River just to calm down, then he'll get what he wants and he'll also be heard.
Take a deep breath. You're going to behave?
Good. Great.
Good.
Corey and I, we both came together, and River realized that we were a team, and he realized that both of us weren't going to put up with it.
We're really pleased to hear he's going to behave.
That whole process was crucial because it will happen again. But as long as they keep following through, they're always going to make River think about the way he behaves and the choices that he makes.
Come here.
You're right.
Well done, the pair of you, okay? I saw something very different here. You laid down those rules and you laid down expectations.
Yeah.
And he saw that you agree and you're on the same page, which was brilliant. So I am going to leave for a few days. I want to leave you some homework. Mum, I want you to follow through with discipline. Don't give 100 chances. Here's one warning and nip it in the bud straight away and follow through. Dad, warnings, low projection, no shouting. And remember, you're in it together.
When Joe comes back and sees how we've changed and what we've done, I think Joe's going to be very, very proud of us.
All right?
I want to stick to all the things that she's put into place. I think we're going to do great.
Right. See you in a few days.
Okay, thank you so much. You're welcome. Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
I'm concerned about this family whilst I leave them for a few days. There's still a lot to be sorted out. I just hope that they can keep their sanity before losing their tempers.
Coming up,
Everything that is going on here is due to you.
Dad breaks down during the DVD meeting and decides he's had enough when SuperNanny returns. But first, a tip from SuperNanny.
Have shopping trips to the supermarket become a fiasco? If so, give your kids a shopping list and make sure they're responsible for putting their things in the shopping cart. They can look at the best looking apples, weigh up some oranges, keeping them stimulated and out of your hair.